I thought we were going to get the hat for the interview. You'd change into the backwards hat. Is this the look you're going for?
Yeah, I think it's more professional if I wear the Illini hat instead of the
So the cowboy hat is just what you wear around campus, and then you change into this for the.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got it. Okay. My main question is I just wanted to ask about this whole full circle.
I think we just lost connection or something. Yeah, right. We're frozen. Jeremy, pop in there.
I'll just finish his question. I'm sure it was about Luke playing for Brett Bielema after originally committing to him. So what's that like, or what's this whole thing been like for you?
Yeah, I mean, just came full circle. I committed to him out of high school, and I was really excited to get there and be with him. I like everything about him after, out of high school. And then, some things happened. I came back here, and now here, he's my coach again. It's just awesome to get work for him, and he's a great coach, great guy.
Go ahead, Robert.
I think I'm still locked up, so let me go at the end.
Luke, this offense, it looks like it's going to use the tight end a lot. Just how do you feel you fit into this offense, and what's it like being a part of it?
It's awesome to be part of this new offense, and we'll see if we do, because my first year at Georgia I caught one ball, and then my second year playing football I caught two. So if I really continue on that record, I can have potential to get 4 catches this year. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited for it. I like this offense so far, so I'm ready.
How'd the spring game feel?
Spring game was fun. We went out there, and I felt like I was doing a lot of things I've done in practice for the past couple of years, and it was good to get out there and show that I, what I have, and get out there and we have a lot of stuff to work on as a team, but we're nowhere near where we want to be. But it was fun to play in a spring game and have fans out there for once too. That was nice.
Luke, obviously you like to have fun. You got a big personality and a lot of interests. Coach Bielema and Coach Miller, though, have talked about how they've seen a lot of maturity out of you, and they want to continue to see that. What's that been for you? Like, how have you focused on that, or what is maturity to you?
So first, when the staff comes in here and I talk and I meet with Coach B, and I meet with my tight ends coach and offensive coordinator and stuff, they pretty much just set out a bunch of guidelines. They said, hey, listen, this is where you've been, and you really, you haven't done anything. And I was like, yeah, I haven't done anything. Like I have had zero production and stuff. And they're like, if you want to be the best you can be, you need to just focus on, your school, football, and just a lot of the other stuff out there. You just gotta, have a balance with it and really lock in. And this new staff comes in, and I've never wanted to be at the facility more. Like, I've been here more, putting in more overtime than I ever have before, and working harder than I ever have before. And it's all because the staff is so great, and it makes me want to show up to the building, makes me want to work harder. And so, that's a great compliment to have from the coach for maturity and being more mature. But it's a lot to have to do with the staff making me want to, and making tons of other guys want to. So,
why have you bought into that, Luke?
It's just because the way the coaches talk is they have a clear goal and a path for everybody, and they think I have a potential to be pretty good. I mean, I think I did, but I haven't done anything, so who knows? But either way, they've set out a nice little goal and plan for me to work towards, and so it's a lot easier when you have a goal and a plan in your head, and you create goals for yourself. And I've been able to just lock in and focus on that and get ready for the season.
Thanks, Luke. Appreciate
you. That was a great question, though.
Hey, Luke, I know your family is very important to you. How many of them were at the spring game?
So at the spring game, I just had my mom, my dad, my brother. He's in the Navy. From what I hear, he's losing weight, so good for him. He's 6 weeks in or something like that, and so I'm proud of him. My first letter I got back from my brother was, holy crap, his first 6 weeks in the Navy. So I won't see him for a little bit, but my mom, my dad were there, and that was really awesome to have my family there and have other people in the stands as well.
Where is he now? Is he by the world?
He's at Rhode Island right now, and he's in school. So he's still going through that right now. So I wish him the best. And he might look like a different person when he gets back. Who knows? We'll see.
And you got a teammate who's going to get drafted on Thursday. Will you watch that? Are you interested in what happens then?
Yes, I'm super excited for all my teammates. For one, my roommate, Josh Bebe. I can't wait to see where he goes. He's an amazing guy, amazing player. And, there's a lot of things and quality traits that he has that I'm trying to mimic and be like. And as far as Kendrick Green, Nate Hobbs, Milo Eifler, I'm really excited to see wherever he goes. And I can't wait to watch the draft.
How about Justin Fields?
Oh, I can't wait for Justin Fields. I really hope, I don't know, there's been a lot of stuff in the media saying that he's not going to get drafted first or second pick, but I'd be very surprised because he is such a good player and a good teammate.
The last thing, you sort of mentioned some things you need to work on. Give me one or two specific things that will really help you get over the hump.
Really just focusing on my craft, the tight end position, learning my, alignment, technique, execution, and then finishing. So I got certain things in the tight end position I need to do, and then I just, keep buying in and learn the offense more and more because we have a whole new offense. So, yeah.
So great to see you again.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Bob.
Hey, good to see you, Luke. I'm curious, man. You're here, you're kind of joking around a little bit, like I haven't done anything. And maybe people who have had the path that you've had aren't really in the mood to joke about something like that at this stage in their college career. Like, when did it become kind of like, okay, it's all about the next page for me? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's a great question. I feel like I've been through a lot, and I know that, there's certain things in life that you can't control, and life is not fair. It's not fair. It doesn't treat everybody the same. But if you just learn to just, you just have a good outlook on it and not feel like, oh, poor me for certain things that have happened. And you just keep working hard and have a good outlook on it. I'm able to laugh about it because it's me and I can get over it. But I just try to keep, a loose or a stress-free kind of attitude about it, but also while maintaining, hey, I need to go out there and I need to work hard and I need to lock in because this is not where I want to be, and I need to get better to reach my goals.
It sounds like in the way you've talked and the way they've talked, this staff believes in you. I mean, you said as much that they know the talent you have. What's it like to have guys in that building? I mean, Brett's believed in you for 5 years now, or however long it's been since you committed. What's it like to have that in those guys who want to get you to the level that they think and you think you can be at?
It's awesome. It's really great to have the support from the coaches and stuff, but it's really just these coaches coming in and really pushing me to be the best me I can be. And Coach B says, be the best you every day. That's one of his rules. And I wrote that up on my little whiteboard at home, and, be the best me every day. What am I doing to get better each and every day? It's really this staff and the whole mantra that they have is really just, yeah, you have to lock in, you have to work hard, you can have fun while doing it, but really it's just, get your stuff done, get it right. And it's just it's the whole energy and how the staff came in behind me that just has pushed me to work harder than I have before. But yeah.
And then if I could ask, last year was really heavy with daily COVID testing and really shrinking your circles. And what was it like for you to go through? I mean, that's a lot of commitment to do every day, and then to maybe not have the opportunities or the production that you had. How did you balance all of that?
Last year was tough. It was hard because we had 2 fall camps. We had 1 fall camp. It got canceled halfway through. Then after that, we didn't know if we were going to play. There was 1 or 2 months we were just working out and practicing where it's there's no end in sight. And then we found out we're going to have the season. So we're doing another fall camp, and that's hard on our bodies. Everybody's doing that across the country. and COVID testing every day. Like mentally, it was exhausting last year, but all I know is that if I can make it through that year and go through all of that stuff, that, you know, this year we'll be better for it and it'll be a lot easier. But it was definitely tough last year, but we got through it, and, you know, hoping just make this year better and really just lock in for the season.
Thanks, Luke. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Joey.
Hey, Luke, I got a non-football one. Last time we talked to you, you came out with your Tony Stark look. I'm just wondering if you've caught up on Wandavision and Falcon and Winter Soldier and what you thought of those.
Yeah, actually I have. My dad called me up and he was like, hey, I don't know if you heard of this Wandavision show, but he's like, the first 2 episodes, he's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird show, but he told me to watch it because after the first 2 episodes, it gets better and stuff. And I did watch it. It was pretty crazy. It kind of blew my mind. I'm kind of confused with, like, you know, Thanos, he snapped and everybody's gone, now they're back, and it's like, you know, make up your mind, Marvel. Are they alive? Are they not? Like, but I don't know. It was a good show. I checked it out and I liked it.
Are you excited for where they're going in that direction? Or I guess, and then looking back, you know, what is your favorite one of those movies that you've seen? Just curious.
Favorite Marvel movie?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, maybe Captain Marvel. No, I'm just kidding. Iron Man 1, of course. Like, that's Tony Stark in his peak, you know. It's, what is that, Stark Industries versus Hammer Tech or something like that. That's my favorite one right there. That's why, you know, you'd see the facial hair, try to shape it up, get the Tony.
Thanks, Luke.
Appreciate you.
Jeremy, where you going? I'll go. Luke, have you been vaccinated?
Is I don't know if I. Okay. No comment on that.
Okay. I was just curious because you guys did such a great job of staying safe during the season. I'm really has been remarkable that way. Just wondering how you thought about how you guys were able to do that. The accomplishment of getting through the year without having really any problems.
Well, I'd say that's just a lot of credit to Josh Whitman, our athletic director, and the whole University of Illinois. Like, we set up, I think, one of the fastest tests in the country. We were the gold standard for COVID testing, and, you know, I can't thank Josh Whitman, athletic director, enough, and University of Illinois. I'm pretty sure we're the ones that created the spit test. We were testing our athletes every single day, and we were definitely the gold standard for the Big Ten, but if not the country. And so that's just all credit to University of Illinois and Josh Whitman for setting that up for us.
And do you have a different appreciation for this year based on how bad last year was? In terms of, you know, everything's crazy. You look forward to, like, normal times, I guess, is the right question.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for a little bit of normalcy and getting people in the stadium, and just, I don't know, I'm ready to get back into the environment pre-COVID.
Excellent.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Luke, good morning. You know, you've answered a lot of questions here about how much more work you put in your maturity, and the struggles, I guess, you probably think you had last year. How do you define success for yourself going into the summer and then, of course, through fall training camp and then the season, of course?
That's an excellent question. To define success for myself would probably have to be being the best I can be day in and day out, whether that's, you know, putting a lot of effort into my schoolwork, coming into the building, not only getting good workouts in, but getting in good recovery, good nutrition. Because Coach B always preaches that, you know, it doesn't matter how hard you work, but you can't out-train a bad diet. And that's one of the sayings. So, you know, getting in, doing the work, but also doing the work here outside of that, getting my rest, my recovery, getting treatment, hot tub, cold tub, all of that. And so success for me would just be giving it my best every day and being the best I can be every day.
And then kind of on-field goals, do you have things outlined right now that you're hoping to accomplish by the end of the season?
On-field goals are just know my role and do my job and this offense.
Thanks, Luke. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, look, I think my internet is back, but if I cut out, I apologize. My main question is, you've mentioned several times last year, and it was a struggle here and there. When you watch film of yourself from last season, what do you see that you needed to work on that you're going to work on this offseason?
I just see you got to get better. There's so much more I got to improve on, and with this new staff coming in and pretty much setting the standard for me, the tight end room. There's a lot of things I got to clean up, and I'm learning so much more for, my alignment, assignment, technique, execution, finish, like all 5 of those things that go into my position, and every position for that matter is just, I have a lot to work on, and I have a lot to prove.
The spring game gave us a sense this could be very tight end heavy. I saw, Daniel Barker tweeted something like tight end you or whatever on one of your highlights and this and that. Do you guys talk like that? Do you guys talk like, hey, let's be this tandem? We can lead this offense.
DJ, he's awesome. He's a great player, great guy. And me and him, we talk like, we're just like, whatever happens. Like our job is not to just go out there and just like, oh, we're like gonna like, we're expecting all these balls, all these catches, all these touchdowns. No. We're expecting to just do our job, know our role in the offense. And what happens from that, if it ends in production, or if it doesn't matter. We're here for the team.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Luke, I'm curious what it was like to catch back up with Brett Bielema in person after committing to him out of high school, decommitting, and then circling back with him.
Coach B, he's a great guy. It was a funny conversation, but he pretty much just came in, told me like, listen, hey, this is where you are, this is where you could be, and you just got to lock in, focus on what's important and stuff like that. But it was a fun conversation.
What is it about him that, it sounds like he's got a pretty gravitating personality. People seem to enjoy their interactions with him. Why do you think that is?
Coach B, he's just like, it's something about like when he walks into a room, it's just like you can feel his presence. He's got a a loud voice, and when he talks, people listen. And it's just, he's got this persona that comes in, and it's just like, hey, you're here for business, you're here to work hard, and we're gonna get the best out of you. And it's just, he's a good lead, he's a great leader, he's a great coach, and he's a great person. So yeah.
And my last thing is, Ben Miller talked about like he doesn't really care about the stars or the awards or the confetti. Or what's it like to have him kind of setting the tone in that room? And it sounds like he's just win is really about all his goals are.
Yeah. Coach Miller, he's a great coach, great guy. He obviously played the tight end position in the NFL, so it's awesome to learn from him and to hear his coaching and his perspective on how to get there and be an NFL tight end, because he was there. But as far as the accolades go, one of his sayings is, like, I don't need to pat you on the back for every time you do your job. You're supposed to do your job, and you're supposed to do your job in this offense. So that lines up and sets up for someone else to have success, or, just for the offense to work as a whole. So, yeah.
Thank you, Luke.
Appreciate you.